Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an update on the review that I've been doing on the Feshfen tape-in hair extensions. The first video that I put up is all about the application process and the hair extensions themselves, so if you want to see what the hair extensions look like before they were put onto my head and before they came out the packet and that kind of thing, go check out that video now. I will link it somewhere on the screen and of course I'll link it down below as well. But I promised you guys that this would be a series of videos, the first being the application and my initial thoughts, this video, the second video being how they are wearing, my kind of care routine and that kind of thing, and then the last video, which I will film in a couple of weeks, will be me removing the hair and my final thoughts. So I look like a bit of a hot mess in this video. My hair, for this being a hair video, is not fantastic, but let's be realistic, this is what the hair extensions look like after I've been at work all day. And I don't think you guys want to see hair that I have come in after work and styled, because let's face it, who really does that? You guys want to see how it looks after I've worn it all day. The reason that it looks quite bushy is because I basically wear it in a plait all the time. My hair and the hair extensions hold curl pretty darn well. So whenever I wear it in a plait, which I do rather often, reasons I will explain in a mo, it always kind of holds the curl, and by the end of the day, it looks like this. Sorry if my lighting looks a little bit funny. I've got my ring light, a halogen heater which is kind of like an orangey glow, and then also my big light as well. Does anybody else say big light? That's a really northern thing to say. And by northern I mean like northern English. Do you ever get those things like that pop up on Facebook that's like 20 things if you're a northerner you would say? And some of them are true for me, so that some of them aren't. I'm not like that northern, but I guess I'm still pretty northern sometimes. Anyway, back to the hair extensions. I've got myself a little list here of everything that I want to say so that I do not forget it. So, I've been wearing these hair extensions for 4 weeks now. I applied them 4 weeks yesterday. So I've been wearing them for a long enough time now to give you guys a really decent, in-depth and researched opinion on these hair extensions. I feel anyway. Talking about the actual Feshfen hair itself, like I said in the first video, this is incredible quality hair. It's amazing. It's 100% Remy human hair. The tape on these extensions has not budged. Like I said, they've been in for 4 weeks and they have not budged a millimetre. They are going strong, not changed. They've not gone like sticky or tacky at all. They're just as good as when they were first applied, which is incredible. The hair itself is doing pretty well. I have to admit, I probably haven't taken the bestest care of it that I should have. I've been quite naughty because I kind of just put them in and learned how to care for them as I went on. Again, I'll explain a little bit more about that in a minute, but considering that I haven't taken care of them pretty darn well, these are looking pretty good. Because the thing that you've got to remember with hair extensions is that they are not live hair, they're not attached to a root, so they're not getting all of the oils and that kind of thing that your natural hair is getting. And because obviously they taped into your head and you wash them kind of relatively frequently, you're obviously going to strip the hair, which means it becomes dry and quite tangly and that kind of thing. But if you look after them properly, they should not do this. So I'll quickly go over with you my kind of hair care, hair wash routine. So basically now I only wash my hair maximum 2 times per week. This is amazing for me because I have the world's most greasiest hair. I would usually wash my hair the night before, I would wear it down the next day, and then to get another day out of it, I wear it up in a ponytail so you couldn't see kind of like disguise the greasiness, and then I would wash it that night. So I'd basically washing it every other day, which is bad for your hair, but my hair gets that greasy. With these, it's great because my hair seems to last so much longer and I can get away with it for so much longer because my hair's kind of not like flat to my head. So yes, last week I got away with washing it once. I was like, yes. But yeah, usually I wash it twice a week. The first time in the week that I wash it, I will wash all of my hair. So I'll wash my roots and my ends. The second time I wash my hair in the middle of the week, I will only wash my roots. And that's because obviously the ends of my hair aren't really that dirty. I don't tend to use a lot of product like hairspray or mousse or gel or that kind of thing, and I don't want to strip the ends of my extensions. As I said earlier, they're not getting any of the natural oils like the rest of your hair is, so I don't want to damage them as much, so I only wash my roots once. I feel that actually that is probably the reason that my hair can last for a lot longer. Now I'll probably wear my hair down 3 days out of the week and it's fantastic. So I think that tip has really helped me. But I will condition both times because I really want to keep the ends of the extensions nice and healthy. Oh yeah, I've written here as well that I've been really naughty, although I've missed the T out of naughty and it actually says naughty. And I didn't change out my normal shampoo for a sulfate-free shampoo, which you should do. And the next time I wear these extensions, which I will do right after this, like once I take them out, I will reapply them straight away because they're perfectly good for that. I will definitely switch to a sulfate-free shampoo. Oh, and I've also got here as well, I only found this out the other day, that you're supposed to stroke the shampoo into your hair, not massage the shampoo. And I think that's where I've been going wrong as well, because I've been kind of like really lathering the shampoo up, trying to get in between. That's the notion of shampooing my hair, by the way. Trying to get in between all the tapes because I don't want the back of my hair, where the majority of tapes are, to be left greasy. So I think I've actually been kind of knotting and tangling them myself, thinking I've been doing good and actually doing them a bit worse. So yes. So yeah, stroke, don't massage. Something else I very recently found that I wish I had had at the very start of these hair extensions is this, and that is Weheartit. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And it's basically a pre-shampoo treatment that's all natural. It is 100% natural, it's vegan friendly, and it's not tested on animals, and it's really good for hair extensions. So yeah, I found this, I used it the last time I washed it, and to get the most out of it, what I did was I put it into my hair the night before, plaited it to sleep in, and then I washed it out the next day to try and get like maximum absorption. And the results were pretty good. It is seeming to be a bit more manageable, and I'm hoping that after continual use of this, it will be really good. Like I said, I wish I'd had this when I first applied the extensions because it would have been amazing. It just comes in a little sachet like this. It's very watery, and you just kind of put it throughout your hair and leave it set in. You can put it on just before you wash your hair. So it says leave for a minimum of 30 minutes before washing hair as normal. For optimum results, leave product in overnight before washing out in the morning. And you can also use a tiny amount to tame flyaways and protect hair throughout the day when your hair is dry. So I've got one sachet left. They come in a pack of 2, and they also come in a pack of 8. So as soon as I washed this out and I saw how good it was, I then bought the pack of 8 straight away. And my aim is to use this one the next time I wash my hair, then use another one, and then go down to once every other wash. So yeah, that's that. Post washing my hair, I use a detangling spray, and then what I like to do is get a tangle teaser like this one right here. And then I will separate my hair into sections and slowly comb it through, starting at the bottom and working my way up to the roots. I found it's been really important to separate your extensions and comb through each extension individually as well to make sure they're all knocked out and they don't get tangled together. I often also dry my hair with a hairdryer, which I guess really you should kind of leave them to air dry a little bit so it's a bit, you're not using as much heat on them, but they do take a long time to dry. And by long time, I mean a long time. It's mostly the roots where the actual bonds themselves are stay very wet. So I like to concentrate the hairdryer at the top where my roots are first and then dry the lengths of my hair as well. The process of washing my hair doesn't take much longer than it used to. A couple of minutes extra to shampoo, but no extra time to condition, because what I do is I condition, leave it on while I'm showering, and then wash it off just before I get out. But the process of drying my hair takes a heck of a lot longer, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, if you want tape hair extensions and you want to have nice long thick hair, it's just something that you've got to set aside the time for. It's also really important to make sure that your hair extensions are 100% dry, not even the tiniest bit damp, before you go to sleep, because they will tangle and they will get matted and you'll have to sit there and like comb them through, and it's annoying. So just making sure that they are 100% dry is key. And then also wearing them in a plait to bed is really important, because if you're anything like me and you kind of roll your hair around your pillow all night long, then of course they're going to become really knotty. I found the best way to wear it in a plait is, instead of just plaiting your hair and then putting it in a bobble at the bottom, that kind of leaves this section here still able to kind of smush around. What I like to do is put it into a bobble at the base of my head here, so all this hair here is nice and secure, and then I will plait the pony, if that makes sense. And I just find that that makes it a lot easier to deal with. I also always wear my hair in a plait when I'm going out. I don't drive, so I walk everywhere. So when I'm walking to work in the morning, I'll always put it in a plait. And then when I come home, I'll put it in a plait again. And I'll just take it out while I'm at work. And it just makes the hair so much more manageable. It's nothing to do really with the hair itself. It's just that because I've now got a lot of hair, it just gets everywhere. And especially when I'm walking to work in the wind and it kind of rubs on my clothing, it just gets quite annoying. To be able to kind of keep it neat and back out of the way is really important. What else have I got written down? Oh yeah, always, always, always carry a brush with you everywhere you go. I saw when I was reading like loads of different articles, it's always like, you know, you need to brush your hair kind of a couple of times a day. We recommend 2 to 3. I probably brush my hair now a good 10 times per day, easy. Because it does get quite tangly. Again, nothing really to do with the hair. My hair used to get tangly a lot, but because I didn't have a lot of it, I didn't really notice. Now I've got a lot of it, and it kind of goes into a bit of like a bush, so I have to brush it quite a lot. One thing I didn't have written down, scatterbrain, is shedding or molting, or yeah, let's go with shedding. The hair does shed its hair extensions, and hair extensions that you wear in your head every single day. It's not like clip-in extensions where you wear them for a couple of hours, you brush them once or twice, you take them out, done. You're wearing them every day, you're washing them a lot, they're putting heat on them all the time, they're exposed to the elements that are outside, they're getting wet, they're getting dry all the time. So of course there is going to be some shedding, but to minimalise that, use good products, and when you brush your hair, make sure that you brush from the bottom upwards. Don't just start like yanking at your hair, otherwise you're really going to damage them. But I still think that this hair is in really, really good quality. Like I said before, I plan on reapplying these straight afterwards. I'll give them a trim at the ends to neaten them up, but that's about it. So yeah, finally for this video, I'm just going to talk you through the pros and cons. Let's get the cons out of the way with first. The hair extensions tangle easily. I had very fine hair, now I have a lot of hair. I didn't realise how much having a lot of hair would tangle so easily. It's probably not helped by my lack of taking care of them, but yeah, they do tangle quite a lot. Like I said, I have a brush with me everywhere I go. The second con is the entire washing and drying process altogether takes a heck of a lot longer. My hair was so fine, I kind of took for granted, I guess, now looking back, how quick it was to dry my hair. I'd flip it upside down, whack a hairdryer on it, 3 minutes later, it was dry. Now is a completely different story. On to the positives. It makes your life in some ways so much easier. Yes, you have to take time to care for them, but at the same time, they're incredibly effortless. I get up in the morning, take it out of the plait that I've been wearing in, and I'm ready to go. I'm able to wear my hair down now so much more. Before, I would feel so self-conscious about having greasy hair. Now I'll wear them down 3-4 days in a row and it won't matter to me because I've got nice, thick, luxurious hair. And of course, the hair confidence that it gives you. I love these hair extensions. The pros for me completely outweigh the cons. If you want to have nice, thick hair and you're the kind of person who thinks, please, I just really want it and I'll kind of try anything, try these because it completely changes your day-to-day life. And honestly, hand on heart, I really, really love these extensions. I will wear them again and again. I want to keep wearing them. I do not want to take them out. I do not want to go back to the way my hair used to look. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong. But for me, I just love having nice, thick, long hair that I can do so much more with. Like I said in my other video, plaits now, I've been described by 2 people as having an Elsa plait. That for me is like ultimate win. That was what I always wanted to achieve and now I can, and it's amazing. So yeah, if you guys have been thinking about getting these, go for it. The Feshfen hair is really great quality and it's also a really, really great price as well. Also have a discount code for you guys. It's Megan and I'll link it down below as well, but it gives you 10% off any order across their entire site. So if you want to buy tape-in extensions, clip-in extensions, they do weaves and bonds and all the different kind of extensions. I think they do wigs. Anything on the entire site you get 10% off. So it's definitely worth going over to their website and having a look. They've got loads on there. 100% Remy human hair, great quality. So yeah, I hope this video kind of gave you an insight into the care of tape-in hair extensions. I hope you also found it useful. If you've got any questions for me, leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to give you a good answer. Please give this video a thumbs up, it really helps me out. And of course, remember to subscribe to my channel for more videos as well. I will be uploading my final video in this series in a couple of weeks, so make sure you're subscribed to be notified of that video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!